Again, this is Roger from Tail Gunner Kennel in Mankato. Part 2 of this segment is going to talk about the different kinds of bumpers and retrieving objects that we use here in waterfowl training. The important thing to understand is that when you come out of the retriever course, the dog has to be able to pick up and carry each one of these objects, because down the road he's going to have to do it in the field for training. So we made the transition from the dumbbell into the white bumper. Now when puppies are little, the big white fat bumpers are the easiest things for them to see and to retrieve, and you have to understand that dogs see in black and white. So using these big white fat bumpers on the green grass, it really builds a contrast for these young dogs to be successful at retrieving. Later on, we want to move into a black and white style of bumper, especially on a day like today. If we throw this up in the sky, the black will show up against the light sky, where the white will show up as it falls back to earth against the trees or on the grass. Also, most waterfowl to a dog looks black and white. Whether it's a goose or a duck, to them they see the flicker of the black and white. Orange and black are very hard for dogs to see. We use these for blind retrieving. So this isn't the size or the color of bumper that we're going to use early on. We're going to use this later on in more advanced work. But if your dog is going to go into waterfowl hunting, you are going to have to be able to use something like the Avery mallard or the dock and goose to retrieve with. So we have to make a transition from all of these bumpers all the way up into a duck and into a goose. But this doesn't mean we're done. Down the road, we have to be able to simulate these same kind of training scenarios with live birds. So as we go through the training and we've used all of these different objects, we still have to get the dog on live mallards and make sure he understands how to retrieve the same way. So again, when you're working with your duck dog, it's important that you have all of these different colors and sizes of bumpers to work with. If you stick with one bumper alone, your dog will be good at it, but he won't be as good with the goose. So again, this is Roger with Tail Gunner Kennel. Thanks for listening.
Here I am, out on the road, 18 wheels, 40,000 pound load. A northern wind is slowing me down. Came up fast, 500 miles out of town. A trucker's life ain't all it's cracked up to be. I got a woman who sure misses me, but it wouldn't change a minute.